Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alexander Williamson here. How are we doing? Is is it too loud? Am I too loud? That's what I want to know. Let's see here. Uh I think I'm up and running. Pardon me, I'm still new at StreamYard, obviously, but I want I want to talk tonight about um dream tanks and what we would have if we could have anything. Whoa, my hat. What's wrong with my hat? There we go. Been working in the tanks. My hands are all dirty. My hat's all wet. But we'd be talking about what we would have if we could have any fish tank put together, any dream tank, as it were. And because of all of that, I have also um, put together in the description of everything. I've put together my list of my top 10 favorite products under $10. So if you're still looking for a last minute gift, or if you just want to buy yourself, something that's cheap, I've got 10 things that I thought were helpful on to my fish keeping. In any case, let me get a link set up so we can get guests up here and we'll go ahead and do this. I've never done a panel really, so we're going to work on it, but we're also going to cut me a little slack, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to do that, Alex. We're going to cut you a little slack. So I'm not sure how it's all working right now. It's working through StreamYard, and I'm just having you guys look at the fish tank while I'm fiddling with a couple settings. I have to say, last year this was my dream tank. This was the tank that I had hoped for and saved for and wanted, and had a community member, Deb. She was able to talk to a store owner, and then he was willing to, for advertising at Sierra Fish and Pets, willing to get us basically the cost of the tank for this 90p UNS rimless, and then bought the $350 or $370 Twin Star Light. One of these things that I'd never normally buy, ended up getting, and I'm really thankful for it. It's definitely really improved our life and all that. Getting a lot of feedback. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What now? Is the audio better now? Or are we getting echoes? Let's see. Audio. We'll try that. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I think. See if that's better. Okay. All right, and then let's get a link up. Okay. All right, people are not worried about it. I think some people are having buffering and some people are having other issues, and I don't know what to say other than sorry. And if everyone agrees that it's happening, then I'll try to fix it. But I keep going on wild goose chases sometimes to solve these things. All right, let's see here. So I've got the link. I can't comment in here, can I? So I need to go. How do I do this? Go to Okay. All right, guys. I'm back, and I think that we've got the link posted now. Is that correct? Do we have the link posted? So if I know you and you want to come up, or if I don't know you, we'll probably start with someone I know just to dial this stuff in, and then we'll start chatting, start talking about what we would get. We're gonna set a $10,000 limit on what we're thinking about. And the other thing I might do while we're talking, if we can get the guests talking and chatting too, is I think we might actually move some of the first fish from here into some tanks downstairs. So some brave, intrepid fish, some hardy fish. Uh-oh, does this one have, she's got a little mark on her tail. I don't know. She just had a billion babies, so I'll cut her a little slack. Super sticker, 99 cents. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, they do come through the super stickers. That's good to know. Fishymon and Mary, thank you. Appreciate it. So does anybody want to come up? Can you guys see the link? Anyone's welcome that I've chatted with. Let's start with someone that I've chatted with first. You know, but that's a lot of you. If I've been on your stream, or if we've talked on Messenger or whatever, why don't you try the link that's pinned at the top of the chat? Hopefully. I hope that's the way it's working. Well, if 10K is way too low for your dream tank, man, that's you have a good problem, because 10K, I mean, the exercise being that you have to think a little bit about what you do. This isn't like I'm going to build a Dubai you know, hotel with a tunnel of glass above my bed type exercise, you know. But yeah, mainly betas. Happy holidays as well. Yeah, no one's showing up in the guest panel yet, so I don't know. Am I doing something wrong, or is nobody actually coming up? Last time I had like 38 people in there waiting, trying to get up at the same time. This time I don't see anybody. So like, you know, mainly betas or Mridgel or Mary or I Got Snacks, Amy, anybody who chats with me or who's been in our chats quite a bit, Muppet, is welcome to hop up here if you want to chat at all. But if not, I can just ramble on about something else. But let's see here. Aquaball's good. We got George. Add to stream. Hey George, how's it going, my friend? I heard you had some problems. Hold on, let me get my screen up so I'm with you.
Look at that. I'm still in the tank. I just removed the gudgeons out of there, and
Oh, you got your gudgeons out? So why don't you tell everybody what in the heck happened?
So I woke up this morning, you know, I come into the room usually around 10 o'clock, turn my lights on, and I see there's a puddle of water in the floor. Not a whole lot. It was a little bit, just like a little bit. And I'm like looking, where is it coming from? I seen it. It was this my tank that I really put a lot of effort, time, and it's a one of those Diana Wolfstead style. It takes a long time to establish the algae to go away, and we're already halfway done. A little bit longer, it would have been like million. It's looking like $1 million, but it crashed. There's a leakage on the bottom, and I don't know where it's coming from. I have to destroy the whole thing down to get it out.
Oh,
See what?
so the seal's probably broken then, yeah?
It's an older tank. It drove all the way from Arizona to George's garage, and yes, I believe something happened like that. Either the seal broke or there's a crack in the bottom. I'm not sure.
Crack in the bottom. Hey, hi, honey. Welcome home. My wife just got home. She probably doesn't want to be on film, but just saying hi to her really quick.
So yeah, it's now look. You see earlier, right? How beautiful it looked. I chopped everything down, almost all the stem plants are sitting there. There's more stuff needs to be taken down, but yeah, I'm
Oh,
slowly.
brutal.
It is what it is, Alex. I'm not upset over anything. It's just a challenge. I accept it.
You are a Zen master, sir.
Yes, you have to be that way, my friend.
I
In
would,
my
no, you don't. I'd be like, gosh, dude, tearing things
I,
up.
I thought about it for a minute. I looked at it this morning. I did not get angry. I promise I didn't get angry. I was like, wait a minute. So this is an old tank. I promised myself I don't want to get any more old tanks. Everything from now on, it's going to be new. All the old tanks that bust like this, I'm not going to reseal them. They're going to become either palladarium or giveaways for my friends that they don't want to use it as a tank anymore. I don't
Sure.
recommend you sealing a tank. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't recommend myself sealing a tank.
Yeah, I understand that. I was gonna say, you know, I actually woke up this morning to this tank with the Apisto Banshee. I can't find her anywhere, and the tank looks all milky, and I don't know what happened.
The tank looks murky,
Like a
like murky.
bacteria bloom almost.
Okay, so
See it? I mean, everybody, all the shrimp. I mean, there's a million shrimp in here, and they look fine. I've seen the bumblebee gobies, but
I'll
I
do water change on it really quick, and then if you can't find the fish, you can't find it.
yeah, that I mean that's gonna be the plan, but I'm just like that's weird. This fish usually comes to greet me every day, and now I don't see it anywhere. So in any case, that's my bit of drama of like what is going on kind of thing. Um, that and the lights, none of the lights working in the stupid fish room. Uh,
Oh, like I don't
yeah,
have
well, we
much of.
got one that strobes off and on, and we got another one that cycles through demo mode. So we've got a couple of pain in the butt situations going on, and then I've been doing all these water tests on the new tank. Here, I'll turn it. Let's see here.
So the angels, some of them I put in here. They're swimming. They're looking okay. I don't want to put them all 8 together now because it's that was a bigger tank. I'm downgrading it. Oh, that looks
Yeah.
nice, bro.
So
Yeah,
this tank, I've had a guppy in here now and 3 nearites for like a week. Guppy's been in here like 5 days maybe. The other thing is I'm starting to notice a little bit of cyanobacteria or algae or something growing on the leaves in the back. And I can see something fuzzy algae wise growing here, like hair algae.
Mm-hmm.
And so the normal me wants to just like load this up with shrimp, but I've still got the ammonia in here. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I bet my Malawa shrimp, I bet they'd survive in here, but I'm a little bit afraid that if I do that, that they're gonna, just straight up die, or that they'll live, and then I want to have neocaridina or caridina in here instead. And so that's the other like, well, what do I want to do instead of that now? So I don't know. And then I've got this tank here also ready as far as this one actually looks healthier. It looks like happier. It's a lot simpler though. You know, it's just all low tech plants that have been in low tech, and they're all plants from other tanks that are underwater. Like they've already been underwater, they're adjusted, they're just trimmings. Whereas these were tissue cultures. So this is almost all tissue culture or immersed plants stolen out of the other tanks. But because of that, I know I'm going to experience quite a bit of melt with some of them.
How long do you think usually the stem plants take to root up? When you chop it, pick it down in the dirt.
To like really get like take a foothold.
Mm-hmm. Like about a week.
I think that usually, like with this situation, this is the very easiest, which is, you've got soil underneath and then
Mm-hmm.
sand, and so the sand will hold it pretty well at the top, and then the soil an inch under that will fertilize it, and those roots will really try to go towards that. So with these ones that were already underwater, I can almost guarantee you that like the fast growing stuff like the hygrophila and the bacopa, that stuff is probably already within 48 hours starting to put out runners and holding on, whereas like the AR mini, the Alternanthera renickii, I bet it is a little slower, and then the Logonandra meboldi, or Logonandra carolensis, sorry. Um, this one is probably, it's a tuber like bulb type plant, and it probably won't put out runners for a full month or two, and then it'll go nuts and it'll send like a big one across.
Wow.
Um, and then the little carpeting stuff usually takes, like the Monte Carlo back there, usually takes something like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 weeks, probably. But up here, like this stuff all will really, it'll take 3 to 5 months for any tissue culture to 100% be immersed and lodged in, and like, in its full, like genetically it's not producing any waste tissue anymore.
Maybe
um
throw it too. You can propagate it that way.
yeah, exactly. And so like this, I mean, this can show you though that like certain things do really well, like this hydrocotyl here, like I can see that this one is thin and it's going to break off, like it didn't want to adjust. But others, like certain sprouts off the main piece are like, I mean, this has grown. The other night it was probably like right here, and like 2 nights ago. So some plants are really taking off in here. Others, like the crypts, these look like garbage. Like they may, die all the way. I'll have to kind of feel them with my hand, and then I'll trim whatever's getting really battered, and I'll just pick off leaves. But that's why I'm like trying to figure out what hardy fish do I want to put in here? Like, do I want to put some baby plecos in here maybe to like eat up some of this dead tissue? So I'm trying to figure that out. So I've got this whole tank right here. Where'd my little, hold on. I had a little thing that I was going to use. Oh, here we go. Okay. So maybe, I mean, I hate to sound like cruel, but I've got so many of these little baby plecos. I've got like 50 of them. So it's kind of like, maybe I'll just take a couple plecos, like 3 for a few hours, and make sure that they seem like comfortable. Like we'll just take one and we'll toss it in, see what it does. It's all heated and everything. I did a water change this morning, but see if it'll eat or if it's going to be like, I'm freaking out. So I'm going to take 3 and put them in here and see what happens. And you guys are watching live. Also, I got a bunch of baby shrimp in here that are finally out and about. It's so weird how they like hide, and you think that like you have no shrimp, and then the babies just all appear, and you got, even in a 5-gallon tank, like where could they have been hiding? Probably, I mean, in the moss ball and over here. But I thought like I thought like none survived, and then all of a sudden I've got like all these shrimp. So calm down, let go.
I just took one female out, but it was big, way big. It got stuck in the net, so you got to open the net up and let it go, or else it would be
Yeah.
not. I hate moving them with the net, but it is what it is. You know, we can't get it any other way. If you're a 75-gallon, little tiny pleco, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I just got, and this net is awful. This net's like fraying. So let's see here. Where are they gonna go? One's gonna go there. It's gonna watch. It's gonna eat my crypt right away, which is fine. Like they know to eat the dead tissue. That's what they want. But yeah, this guppy's been fine for days, and I know guppies are hardy, but like the ammonia tests are showing like just barely registering ammonia, and with the ADA Amazonia soil, that's so common that I've had that happen for like 2 or 3 months. Sometimes I've gotten anomalous readings of that. So it's hard to know how much it's really putting off. I wish I had like a digital ammonia sensor that was more accurate or something.
Don't you do the ammonia test from the API kit?
Yeah, I do the drops, but they always, like, for some reason with me, they always turn green, like light green, even with like distilled water. I don't know if it's my eyesight or what, but I always feel like it looks slightly yellowy green, like no matter what. I'll show you.
We can test all my tanks. None of them have ammonia. All of them yellow.
Really?
I have done tests on all of them. I know because I keep up with the water changes. So once you do that,
so you have that same problem,
huh? No, mine is always like on the yellow, on the no ammonia. It shows like no ammonia.
Oh, well, see, mine. I'll show you what happens with mine. Like, well, and if anybody else wants to come join us, we were going to talk about dream tanks. So,
we're talking about tests, right? Ammonia tests, right?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Always my color is on the yellow always. Hello, Kev. So you're saying you're like down here on what color?
Oh no, just like the first one, like in between yellow and green.
Oh, right here. Okay, so you do have a little bit. That means you're like around 50 parts per million. Oh, that's
I don't know, like that.
Yeah, that's like 1 parts per million. It shows around 0.5 to 1.0. So,
I mean, it's hard to tell because it doesn't even look green in some light, but like, let's find a pretty clear light. Like in this light, it looks just yellow. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man?
I was just waving at everybody that said hi. I didn't want to interrupt you.
You're not interrupting.
This is the only test I get. All my tanks, I don't know why I can't get it yellow. Always I'm getting it right around here, even with the all that water changes. Sometimes I'm near the orange, but near the red in the bottom right here. So that's the nitrite. Nitrate. Yeah, nitrate. N2. N3.
Mine usually is slight orange, and I just don't worry about it. Like slight orange is fine, I think. But if it's red, if it's showing up like blood red, then that's when you want to worry a little.
I'm blood red. That's what I'm saying. You see, you having an ammonia test reading problem. I'm having a nitrate test reading problem. Mine is always red. And even though I have the platinum filter going in one of them, it's still showing red, bro.
Oh. Like this was, I think this was the nitrate test I did. It's probably old now, but yeah, I did this nitrate test. And it's like slightly orange, but it's mostly yellow.
Yeah, my nitrate tests are red, like dark red. Those are old ones.
Yeah. Well, are your fish healthy though, or are they unhappy seeming?
Yeah, no, the fish are all good. The fish is good.
So yeah, I mean, certain fish don't really care if their nitrates are at like 200 parts per million, you know?
So the nitrate right here, what does it stand for? What's your bacteria in the filter? Or what is this nitrate test for? I understand the other ones.
The nitrate, it tells you how much nitrate is in your water column, which is nitrite with one of the atoms removed. So it's one step closer to ammonia, but it's got a link on it so that the ammonia can't, like the ammonia can't harm anything when it's nitrate or as much, it can't harm as much. And in that form, it's less toxic to fish, but it's the form that plants can actually turn into ammonia quickly. So, wow, interesting. Look at the plecos all want to hang out on that rock.
Mm-hmm.
They all went to different corners, and now they all decide to come back to that rock. Weird.
I said, am I broadcasting from a space station?
Where are you at, Kev?
I'm in the car, man.
Oh. How's your mouth doing? Is it better?
Chilling out with my girlfriend. Well, my fiance. I gotta get used to saying fiance.
Yeah, don't mess that one up, dude.
I'm just
You
not
messing
used
up
to
big time if you get that one wrong.
Right.
So, dream tank, Kev. What's your dream tank? I think we all know that George's dream tank is going to be just a tank that works.
No. I know what my the dream tank is. 800 gallon acrylic. I can make a plant with everything plants. All the
like
plants in the world.
Corey's, like on Aquarium Co-op.
But I want to make it like crazy plant. Every kind of plant you can throw in there.
Yeah. You'd need some strong lights to get that deep. That'd be like, it's like 6 or 7 feet deep, isn't it?
HPS like high pressure sodium.
Yeah. Yeah. So that it'd be more. It'd be more than 10,000. I guess we gotta change our limit on our dream tank. We could say.
I like the
I don't know.
50-gallon low boy frag tank.
$1 million. $1 million limit.
$1 million. Well, in that case, I'm gonna turn a whole single wide or a double wide trailer into an aquarium.
Somebody in this hobby should come together with some money and bring up a couple of those people that know what they're doing and open up a gallery that everybody can go and check it out, like Budapest, that one place called, and Japan, in United States. Why travel? We can do all that. We have so many great aquascapers here, champions and everything, and they can do amazing stuff.
Jason at Redfish Bluefish, he's kind of trying to do something like that. He wants to have a gallery space at his. I mean, it's a predominantly online business of fish and plants. He started with fish, obviously, but he wants to have it so that like he invites a different aquascaper every month or two, and then leaves them up for a month or two, so that there's always a few in rotation. Shit. Did that even go in?
Yeah. I don't know. Those are dangerous tests. I hate messing with them. I usually close my eyes and nose and doing it far away.
What?
Yeah, because I don't want to breathe that stuff in me, man. You see a little powder come out every time you drop. Some of them smoke come out of it.
Some of them have, which one is it here? One of them has a bad image on it. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, this one's corrosive. I can feel it on my finger, so I did spill it on the outside of the tube.
And so the filter from this one tank that I'm going to destroy, it's working. It's established. I'm going to take it out and put it in the long tank. That shouldn't be a problem.
No, that'll keep it cycled.
Well, not just that. The old tank is already doesn't have many filters in there. It's only got one that moves around water.
Okay.
And then a sponge filter. So I just added a bunch of angel babies.
I want to get rid of that motherfucker.
I'm thinking to put more filtration so that way they can, benefit from it. So that's what I'm be putting the old filter from the smaller tank to the bigger tank.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Instead of like turning it off, because I'm turning off the tank, right?
Gotcha. So what would your dream tank be then, George? $1 million.
Woo! Really go.
Oh, he's got to think about it.
But it won't be a tank. I already know what it is.
It's a house?
It's like in your yes, it's in your dream, but it's not just any house. I don't know if I ever talked about it. It did come in my dream. It was like a shack in the river. River was moving slow. There was bamboo sticks, and in bamboo sticks there were koi. Inside the whole room was all plants everywhere, and there was an Asian lady giving me a massage. I was sitting in the koi pond, bunch of lilies everywhere.
You
Pretty
better
much.
tell me you're married to an Asian lady.
I am. My wife is family is Korean and Japanese, and her father is American white
There
gentleman.
you
That's
go.
it.
Then your dream is completely kosher.
That it is.
All this aquarium here, that's my dream right there.
You could say, you tell your wife, I had a dream that we lived in a house in a river and it was beautiful and I was getting a massage by a beautiful African American woman. That doesn't work.
She's got Korean monsters. She'll kill me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have 3 kids. Yeah. Yeah, no, we had at my grandma's house in Seattle when I was growing up. She had a neighbor, and they had a house that was built in when was it?
Just a second, I'll be back.
I think it was in 1961 or 2. But they had a house, and the living room and the rec room upstairs had it had water running through the floor. So it was a glass floor and you walked on top of it and it was a glass floor and yeah, it was interesting. You could see into the river at the house, and then in the basement it was the wall. So you could see like 4 feet deep into this little creek river thing that ran through. And it's right in the heart of Seattle. But it was like kind of like a Frank Lloyd Wright style house. All right, so here are the 2 tests. The nitrates are definitely yellow. Or the ammonia is definitely a little green right now.
Green.
Together, I mean, they look so close.
That's like 50 parts per million.
I know, isn't that? It's just these tests frustrate me because of that, though. I can't ever tell, like, they're so, like, I can tell with the white background that there's green. But for this being a nitrate test that's yellow and good, and this being an ammonia test, it's so close. Like, I wish there was a better way. Like, my ammonia test strips, they're like, bro, they're like useless.
What?
But whatever, it's okay. Kev, do you have a dream tank you're going to tell us about, sir?
Nah, to be honest with you, I haven't been in the hobby long enough. But
it would
I'm really digging like the 50-gallon low boys. I mean, I know I got like $1 million limit, you said, but like, I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather put something together for everybody to enjoy, like a building or something like Redfish Bluefish did. Something that we could all come together, hang out as a family, and chill out and nerd out on fish. I mean, if I had $1 million limit, of course, I'm giving back to everybody else. So, I don't know.
Well, what a good answer. I mean, if I were a millionaire and I had $1 million to give, that's the kind of answer I'd want to hear. But I don't, so get out.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Man, that looks so good. I'm jealous. You got nitrogen. You got plants growing, bro.
Kev, I'll see you a little bit later. I'm gonna pull someone else up here.
Oh, okay. You can drop me in, Alex, if you want.
No, you're okay for a sec. I'm gonna try to keep this stream a little family friendly. That's all. Like while he's finishing his puff. Nice. Man, that stuff stinks that I got in my hands. I hate that test kit stuff. Even just like a teeny drop of it. But yeah, these fish are doing good. And then look at all the babies that one guppy, she had 67 babies.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I've got some panda guppies right now. Man, this tank feels cold. It snowed last night here. It's 76. This tank's usually about 80. So,
Wow.
but I think it's just the window. So does anybody else want to come up? You just click on the link. You don't need anything fancy, just your camera, guys. Come up and talk with us. You guys always let me on your streams, and you know, I figure why don't you guys come up and join us, and we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
I got spiders again. No.
Are you gonna smash your tank, George?
I am actually in the middle of it. Well, I'm looking at your fish too. I got one more fish species left to move out of there, which is the Altolamprologus, the golds. I have 3 of them. I have to take them out right now. But I've been like thinking where to put them, where to put them, where to put them. I don't want to put them in the wrong spot. Those guys can be killers. They can destroy other fish. They can, yeah. So I was thinking to put with my, there's this 60-gallon up there with full of Caropunctaras. And the Caropunks can't stand their grounds. And the Caropunks, I don't think they're gonna mess with the Altolamprologus because Altos are like they're like a armored fish. If you guys don't know,
Yeah.
I can do is, but again, 70-80 Alto, 70-80 punks with 3 Altos. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I think it'll be all right.
I called in. The first thing I did, Alex, after I had the tank problem, I called in the LFS. I said, "Hey, can you take some fish?" He apologized. He said that he just got in a shipment. I said, "I understand. It's Christmas coming up." He goes, "Well, call me Saturday. If I sell out a bunch of fish, I will more. I would love to help you out and take some fish from you." So I got a bunch of tanks, and I'm just gotta decide where to put everything.
All
Hello,
right, we
everybody.
got trouble in here now. Let's see here. We got Jesse with HC
Hey, what's
Aqua
up?
out in Oahu. Oahu, not
Yeah.
Oahu.
Oahu. Oahu,
Oahu?
yes. Oahu. Yes.
Oahu.
Sorry, I sent you a card, by the way, Christmas card. Earlier, I was explaining. There's gonna be one coming towards you, Alex. So it's just a
Oh,
little, wrote the
that's so
number wrong.
sweet. My wife and I were like debating whether we were gonna do that, and then we just were like, "Oh my
Oh, that's
gosh,
a cool plant. What kind of plant is that? The red
this
one, the
is
pink
just this is it's a lotus. It's a nymphaea. I thought it was supposed to be. I bought it as a red tiger lotus, but it's come up in green. It's come up in yellow. Like it's like a rainbow. It's more like a nymphaea micrantha, but it just came as a bulb, like in a little plastic baggie for like $1.99. So
I got some of those
it could have been
bulbs.
anything, honestly.
I just I'm floating them on top of the tank. How long do they or floating them on top? Like how long do they take to root or like what side do I plant down or whatever? Like
Well,
I'm
it's not super
confused.
important what side you plant down usually. But usually if it looks like it looks like on some of them like there's like little roots. That's actually the side you plant up. That's the old stems that died. So on those ones you
Okay.
plant up, but if it's just a blob that looks like a little potato, then you just put it in the water. You just put it under the substrate underwater and it'll be fine. Hey, one of the
They're
lizard cats
supposed to
finally
be
got off the
tiger
rock or the.
lotuses or they're supposed to be a tiger lotus or something like that. I'll show you.
Yeah,
I'm like super confused on them, and I don't want to like float them too long and have them rot out or anything, you know.
yeah. Don't float them too long. They'll a lot of times they have mold on them anyways. Like that's just how they are.
Right. All right. Where is this?
I'm just
Who's
gonna
that
put them with another.
All
I
right.
know those guys don't.
Well, here's
Are
one.
you hopping off, George?
No, I found out where I'm gonna put them. I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Like this one. Let me put my light back. Uh-oh. Almost bad. The Nicrew almost went for a swim. But like... Oh, no.
Here, watch me do this. Let me see. I mean, let's put the camera with you guys see. Oh, that's it.
Oh no.
All right, Jesse, what's your... Oh, wow. Is that an indoor pond or are you outside, Jesse?
outside with some koi bettas in here.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
I
these
love
are all
that, man.
siblings, so they don't fight.
If I were super rich, I would have a pond indoors like that size. Not a huge one, just like big enough to have a couple fish chilling.
Oh yeah, I would want one big one that I could
But yeah,
swim in.
here is
I saw someone's channel that did that.
the bulb. And I think I see what you're talking about. Like, this would be an old stem that came off or whatever right here.
Yeah, it could be. Actually, that could be a new stem. Oh, maybe not. That's one of the ones that's just shaped like a potato. Some of them have like an actual, like, wait, show the lower part. Some of them have like a spot on the bottom with like roots. Like, kind of at the bottom, like by your thumb, where your thumb is right now. Like, where your thumb's on, that area, that little lump, the second little peanut lump, below your thumb right now, that's probably the way I would put down in the ground. But you can always just put it on its side if you're worried about it, you know? Like that, yeah, put it like that.
Okay.
But it'll sprout
that's
within, like, see, I've got some in here, and the snails will eat it. If it's no good, the snails will eat it. Oh, wait, hold on. Why is my camera off? I was trying to save bandwidth. But yeah, like, if it's no good, the snails will start eating it.
Right.
But if it's still good, then the snails will leave it alone, and you'll have, like, you know, this one's growing. This one...
They're still hard, and they're not hollow.
That's good.
So,
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, here's one that the snails aren't eating. Like this kind here. This had these weird like little roots, and so it looks like you should plant it like this. Like these were the roots, right where my index finger is, but it actually goes like this. That was the old. That was the old stems, the mushy part, and the round part is the starch that holds the plant over for a long time.
Right. How long does it take before the emerald or the Venezuelan black cories mature before they start breeding?
Almost all cories can have babies. I'm gonna save more bandwidth. Almost all cories can have babies within about 4 months if they're like eating and raised properly. But by 6 months, I don't know of any cory that isn't like ready to reproduce. It's just they won't have many eggs. They'll start with maybe 10 eggs or 5 eggs even, and then they'll, you know, get more and more until they have like 100 eggs at a time.
Right, I got you.
Oh, actually, my
cory this morning, but I'm not gonna harvest them because they're in that broken tank. I might take some, but they don't look so good either. Some of them don't look so good.
So this little guy is, let's see if I can turn it on him. This is the algae-eating short-nosed shrimp. And he's got, or she's got, I should say, eggs right now in her belly. And it looks like she's
those
also got
shrimp.
a little parasite on her rostrum, it looks like. Or a little, I don't know, it could be a fleck of something. I can't really zoom in. Oh, it looks like one of those. Priscilla, what are those things called again? The little, yeah, there's two of them. They're little leeches that eat shrimp nostrils. They're not super harmful, but they're a pain in the butt.
Planaria?
They're not planaria. They're smaller than that. Like, I can't zoom in any more than this, but you can see it on the nose.
Didn't know such things existed.
Sometimes they get super infected with them, and it's like a huge problem, but it looks like each one has one on their nose. They don't have any in their gill plates or anything like they get sometimes. Misfits, thank you so much. $5 super chat for Misfits. Misfits, do you want to come up? Or Peplin, does anybody else want to come up? Like, we're just hanging out and chatting tonight. You know, for Christmas, I wanted to talk tanks, or you can show off tanks or whatever, but I just wanted to chat with everybody, invite folks up onto the stream. Here's one of my blue Malawas that a bunch of people didn't think were real. But they are.
What's, oh, gotcha.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, they're, where'd it go? Of course it swam away the second that I start filming it.
Oh no, I'm getting hair algae. How do I fight that?
I have a video on it.
I'll go watch
There's a
it.
couple ways, and it kind of just depends on how you got it in the first place. Like, whether you're too low a light, whether you're running CO2, whether you can run CO2, or... But usually I recommend... if you're doing low tech, no CO2, and you've got algae, I recommend, if you can, turning up the power on your light, but turning the time down so that you only have like 5 or 6 hours of light a day. And then when it's not lit up, I usually take a towel or something and put it completely over the tank so no ambient light comes in, so nothing comes in. And then from then, I do about a week of that, and I don't feed hardly at all either, so that there's almost no ammonia getting produced. And then I do heavy water changes every other day. Oh, here's some nice, it's a nice Malawa, or I mean Gold Nebula right there that just, well, now it's wandering off, of course. Lots of gobies.
It's growing on my Ludwigia reppin'.
Let's see here. Anybody else want to come up? Or Jesse, do you want to show off a couple tanks at all?
P&J Cole, all you do is click the link
just feeding.
and it'll take you straight to us.
Maintenance
It's
and
a
feeding.
website. It's not a it's not an app or anything like that. It's just a website.
It's kind of some bad glare right now, but
That's
there's a lot of
okay.
fry in here.
I love your tanks, so I'd just like to see a few of your tanks if you're down to show us.
Yeah, shoot.
What's in your saltwater one right now?
That's upstairs. There's some
okay.
corals. Yeah.
Is all this outside,
right
like
now.
on the lanai?
Yeah, so like I have a split house. Like that's upstairs. My garage is up there that way, and then this is my backyard, so it comes down.
Nice.
But these are I'm really happy about these. These are the white cloud longfins.
Yeah.
That I got from Long. Yeah. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of fry in here.
Oh, wow.
Say something really quick?
No.
Yo.
I just took Jesse's favorite plant out of the tank. That's one thing I'm regretting. I hope I don't kill it. It's Pogostemon. What is it? Helperai. I have a handful.
Downoi.
Yeah. I don't want to kill Jesse. That's one thing. They were growing so gorgeous and beautiful. So I want to kind of.
I saw those.
Oh, it's in my hand right now.
You can see it.
Yeah, you even had a little bit of like a red or pink color to them.
So gorgeous.
But these are the regular long fin white clouds. They're kind
So
of
how
young.
many
He said
did you start with, Jesse?
so the white ones, just two. He sent me these two. And then for these he's calling these long fin red greed ones. He sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like he sent me 8 of these. And then like these don't
Okay.
have as many fry. There's like just a few. So it's funny how I think maybe like in pairs are better or something.
Yeah, those are meteor minnows. They're from Vietnam rather than from China.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then he sent me like 4 different strains. He has ones that he's calling red fin, so the dorsal fins are mostly red, and then he also has yellow tips. Like this one's right here is a yellow tip. But I gotta find tanks for these because he sent me
Oh,
like
cool.
so many strains. I couldn't keep them all separate. I don't have enough setups.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I got them in with
Well,
these.
how hot's the water?
Oh, let's see. It's it's as cold as it gets here right now. It's winter time, so it's kind of lucky that I got them to breed now.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says 76. It's pretty warm. 77,
Sorry.
76. That's well.
Oh,
That's middle
perfect.
class. Let's try.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's try.
it's not too
from
hot
the top.
though.
Yeah. It's not like 80. Yeah, same. Yeah, 77 from the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all running off of one system, or is each tank its own thing?
It's the tanks are all separate. Like I do separate water changes, but it's all running off of the central air pump. And I just do PVC along the whole thing.
That thing is super quiet. I don't even hear that pump.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's super quiet. You can hear the bubbling more than anything else. The actual bubbling.
It's still pretty quiet though.
Yeah. I'm waiting for these guys to breed again. Oh, don't like the camera.
Which oh yeah.
These are the German dark or German black rams, and then I have the other ones. These are nicer. These are the dark knights. They're just like a jet black.
Yeah, with the only slight orange or brown on the fins.
There's the male back there. He's out. He was sitting on the eggs the other day. I don't know if they got properly fertilized because a lot of them were white, and the next day he ate them all, so he cleaned them up.
Have they ever spawned like successfully? Those dark ones?
Yes, yeah, they did. I pulled the eggs and I put them in like a container up here, and they lived for about 4 days. And the 4th day, they all died. I think it kind of looked like they weren't eating. Like I should probably age the tank a little bit more, like kind of like this one. So like this one is successful. But these are the not the jet black ones. These are the lighter dark ones. So they do it like every week or so.
Yeah, I wanted to get some of those dark.
The super
I
dark
wanted
ones,
to try some of those dark ones. Are they
I
fidgety health wise, or are they pretty good?
Oh yeah, they seem pretty hardy. They seem very healthy. These two, yeah, and they're always breeding. It's just I haven't had a successful batch yet. Yeah, these I've had batches of these. What happened?
I lost my babies this morning. The rams, it looked like they ate it all up.
Oh no! Oh shoot, that sucks. They lasted so long.
To me this morning, but hey, it's okay, bro. It's part of fishing, you know.
Well, rams don't really take care of their babies very well compared to other cichlids.
No, they don't.
They'll usually take care of them until they're free swimming, and then it's about a 50-50 shot if the dad's gonna eat them or if he's gonna protect them.
Yeah,
so I got
next time to take them out.
Have babies.
Yes, albino. You know what's
cool?
Oh yeah.
I put her with this wild color, and 50% of them came out albino, but they were totally from different stores. So obviously he held the gene, but I was totally unexpected. I expected to have to like breed out the fry, wait another generation. But
if you cross that one back with the other one, you should get albinos.
No, I'm telling you, I did. Had
Oh,
5.
you did already?
had
Okay, awesome.
I
Yeah,
had, yeah, they're in here. That's what was weird because I didn't expect that. Right here's the albino. Here's one of them. I didn't expect him
nice.
to have because I thought I didn't think he would have the genes for it. So that was kind of lucky.
Yeah. Do they have
He's
red eyes, or are they leucistic? Are they like true albino, or are they?
They're true albinos with red eyes.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
I can't really see them. They like
I
to
wonder
hide.
what would happen if you got one of those black rams and then crossed it with an albino ram. Like if it would turn like a yellow color or what?
Oh, okay. I have one. His tank, excuse his tank. It doesn't look very good, but he's a gold
No,
ram.
this whole
He's in here.
garden is epic, dude. I love your setup.
Where are you, dude? He's I had this guy for a very long time. He's a gold ram, and he actually came from the black line.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Chris.
nice. Yeah, he's really good quality.
Wow.
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, but there's no spot, huh? No spot on the side?
No spot on the side. No spot on the side. Yeah. Yeah, his parents were actually related to these guys.
Fresh Aquatics, welcome. I think, well, Hanukkah ended, didn't it? Didn't Hanukkah already end? Like 2 days ago, maybe? I don't know for sure. But I should know. My mom's family's Jewish. But clearly I'm celebrating. I'm a heathen. I'm celebrating Christmas out of easiness because that's what everyone seems to celebrate. But I'm not a part of an organized religion, period, really. So I'm easy. I just want to get together with friends or family and eat some good food and spread the love.
Alex.
Well, Alex,
Yeah.
I got 15%. I gotta run. Nice. Thanks for having
All
me.
right. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
What's up, George? It's
Hey,
the George
so,
show now.
When I bought this crenum, this one on the side, it was a baby. I left it alone. Now I'm pulling it out, and look how easily it's separated, bro. Now we got 2 crenum.
Oh, wow.
This is
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Don't touch them. If you see
That's
baby,
sweet.
don't touch them. Leave them be for a long time, like almost a year. And look at that's the baby on the side, and that's the mother plant. They were like inside each other, and eventually split it. I didn't break it; it just came apart. That's one of the plants. Yeah, it's
cool.
almost done. Like I have I'm moving the Pondigitans right now. There's the Madagascar lace. Bunch of.
Hold on. I'm going to oh, nice, Atkins. Thanks for sharing, Ian. I'd love for you to show us some tanks. And what would your dream tank be? Do you have one?
My dream tank would probably be like a 135 or a 120. Just for an Oscar. That's all I want. That's
But you
like
got $1 million
Just like one
cat.
Oscar, or do you have like a whole biotope?
I mean, I'd make it a biotope, but it would be for one Oscar. I don't want to breed them because there's already too many of them, and I just think they're really underappreciated sometimes.
Yeah, they're a smart fish, and people keep them because they think they're like a mean fish and they want to like tough fish. They're kind of like pit bulls, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're actually sweet.
But this is
So what do we got going on here? Are these like tuxedo koi guppies?
Yeah, these are tuxedo kois with celestial pearl danios. And if I can get it, come on.
Oh, nice.
You know what? This is better. Okay. But these are
Is
just
that
all
pearl
males
weed or
in here.
what's growing in there mostly?
Pearl weed. I just trimmed the carpet. There's
Is that hydrocotyle
hydrocotyle
tripartite? Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's Watalas, Ludwigias, Pogostemons. Laganandra
Nice.
red in the back. I know you like your Laganandras. You got me into those.
Yeah, beautiful. Where did you score
And
that?
then
Did you get that
I
from a
got that
tissue
one
culture or a real plant?
I got that from George. He shipped it to me.
Oh, nice.
This one though, this is a Carolensis. I got that from an 88 tissue culture.
Yeah, I got some of those too.
And then there's Boost Godzilla right
Those are
there. Right.
Is that the red Godzilla?
It looks more blue to me.
Supposedly.
And
Yeah.
that one right there is called Carolensis, the skinny leafed one. Or what did I call it? No, Catherine. Boost Catherine.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah, Boost Catherine. Yeah.
And then there's a little cup with some brownie red. I can get it to focus.
Nice.
Like a little suction cup.
Yeah,
And I'm testing out the Neo CO2 kit. This tank didn't have CO2 to start with,
cool.
but I thought it would be just something to play around with. But I still
it'll definitely. I mean, it'll definitely make your red root floaters will get a lot more red.
Oh yeah.
And then all your pearl weeds should get really tight, like really, you know.
I mean,
it should
it's growing
get,
pretty tight, but it still grows pretty tall.
It is. What light is on there?
It's just a cheap Aquaneat from Amazon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I linked, just so folks know, I linked my favorite lights in order of price in the description, and then I also linked what do you call it? 10 aquarium gifts under $10 from Amazon. So if anybody's looking for last minute stocking stuffers or whatever, some of them are, if you live in a big city, a lot of them are like that day or next day delivery, I noticed. So just a heads up if you're still looking, folks.
And another thing also I wanted to talk to you about. Do you see that Java fern leaf right there?
Yes.
Break her ankle?
It has grown a thumb off of the base. Like it's not attached baby plant with root. It's like legit growing a thumb on the side of it.
Wow.
Interesting.
So I don't know if this is like a different
probably,
variation.
It looks like a trident, like, you know, just like it would grow differently like that. Like I have no idea what that is exactly.
George gave it to me as a needle leaf or narrow leaf Java.
I mean, if you had a Java fern that would consistently, what I would do is let it grow for a while, and then if it doesn't start to sprout on the end of its own leaf, I would cut that leaf off at the rhizome and see if you can turn it into a plantlet that grows that same defect or whatever, morph, you know, all the way around, and then maybe you could have like a little mitten-shaped Java leaf variant.
I'm going to patent it, the mitten Java.
I mean, that's how they get new. That's how they get new lines. Is, you know, just weird stuff like that happens, and then people decide, all right, let's try to keep it going.
But there is like some weird algae. Oh, covering up the camera.
What?
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I didn't want this hair algae. Now I gotta fight hair algae. Yay!
I think everybody in here is fighting algae tonight. I found algae. Looks like Ian's got some algae.
It's like super long. Freaking! I just constantly pull it out of here daily.
Yeah, I know how that goes. I'll have periods like that for a few weeks until I can get it under control again, but it takes some time, takes some patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, well, do you have any other tanks you want to share at all?
Yeah, I got a couple. Let's just make it quick. Oh, I'll show you my Congo
Yeah,
cichlid tank.
cool.
These are our cool fish. One species is called Enigma Tachromis leucanusi, and the other species
Okay.
is Thoracachromis demusii.
I don't know either one, so I'm excited to see them. All right, here, I'll put you on large.
So this is a 30-gallon.
Did you get these at the wet spot?
Actually, I got these from the Greater Portland Aquarium Society Club.
Oh, nice.
But
so what are their names again one more time?
That one with the stripe is Enigma Tachromis leucanusi, or the leucanusi cichlid.
Okay, looks like a crib almost. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're related to Crebensis, but their genus is different. When I was looking them up,
Got it.
They're a little different. They are a cave spawner. That one right there is the only female. She has a blue fin, and she'll get a pink belly. And then that's the male.
Nice. Okay. That's like what's on my screen right now too. Is I've got my cribs just swam by. Oh, thank you, mainly better. So $20 super chat. Wow, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex, for all you do to the community. The information you provide is invaluable. I have learned an incredible amount from you. Here's to your continued success in 2021. Well, thank you so much, mainly Bettas. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you hanging out in our streams too. So thank you.
And then that guy is the Thoracachromis demusii. They are a mouth-brooding cichlid.
Oh, nice. Does that have like bluish green colors on it too?
Yeah, a little bit, with like faint orange on the fins.
What colors are it? Okay, I was trying to figure out what colors they're.
The common name for the Thoracachromis are blood
Very nice, and it's mostly Anubias and Java fern in there.
I mean, it's not really a biotope.
Okay.
Because there's an Amazon sword in there and
blood
aquarium lily. But there is Anubias and Java fern, and there's lots of wood and rocks. So
yeah, I see Amazon swords and stuff too. But I mean, it makes sense though. It's nothing that would be like in a completely different. Like it's not like a black water tank mixed with a, Southeast Asian hill stream or something crazy. The Anubias looks like it's been there a little while.
Yeah, I ripped it out of the other tank because my Severum was going to kill it. So before he did that, I put it in here.
Nice. Hey, Glass Box, welcome.
There's also
Does anybody else
cyanobacteria
want to come up tonight? I probably can't stream too much longer because I know that a few other folks are streaming tonight, and we got Catfish Terry, and I think who else is going? Is it Danikin tonight too? I can't remember.
I don't think Kenny's streaming tonight. He usually does that on Sunday.
Okay, is that just Sundays? Okay, does he just do Sundays? Okay. Then I can't remember someone Monday night that I'm forgetting. I know Steenfot was probably. Oh, he's probably already went.
It's Tuesday, Alex.
Tuesday. That's right. It's my normal day. I streamed yesterday. That's why it threw me off.
Oh my God!
I was gonna say that was odd.
Yeah. All right, it's Tuesday. I'm insane. I don't have to worry about anything. All right, I'm gonna.
And this is like a
oh wow, look at those
hodgepodge.
Bosemanies. Yeah, they're so striking. What's
I have to
the
restore
what's
it.
that guy with the kind of angelfish shaped body? The like saltwater. Yeah, yeah.
That is my little green Severum. He's growing up in here, and then he'll go in a not a 75, a 55 that I have. Trying to get a
Nice.
75 though.
And that's a 55 right now that we're looking at.
No, this is a 29.
Oh wow.
But
Okay. Okay.
I'm treating this tank right now. This is what happens
So
when you don't quarantine. So quarantine your fish, and you won't get sick fish. Because this is the new fish, and I didn't quarantine. And now all my fish have ick on them.
Oh,
So,
ick. Yeah. Did you turn the temperature up?
Yeah, the temp is at 86
Perfect.
on there. And on it'll focus. It's above 80 right now.
You know, a lot of people forget, and they turn their heater to 86 and they assume that that's all good, but really you got to turn, you know, you got to make sure that the bottom of the tank and everything is getting there too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Alex, I'm gonna drop it down. Thanks for having me up. My phone.
All right, you have a good night, buddy. Hang in there with your cracked tank. Merry Christmas.
Later, George.
Yeah, I'm hesitant about dumping a bunch of salt in there because of the plants, but I am using ICX. But I know it's going to take
would
a couple
be
weeks.
hesitant also. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. I mean, some people feel like it's no problem, but for me, I'm the same way. I'm like, yeah, I will add salt, but with a ton of plants, I don't add a ton of salt. I bring the fish out. I dip the fish, you know.
I haven't done that, fish dipped or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you just get some buttermilk and some panko batter and an egg, and you whip it up, add a little bit of salt, and then you pull your fish out and you dip it in it and then throw them on a skillet. And that's like they never even had ick. You won't even taste the ick.
Cool. This is my Scud ecosystem.
Nice. Oh yeah, Leslie's Aquatics has a good point that where did that comment go? Herb tana is safe for plants and invertebrates, highly effective for treating ick. Yeah, that herb tana stuff, it's actually made out of henna, like henna dye. Crystal Pets and Plants, welcome. Filigree Aquatics, hello.
I'm just trying to get something that has malachite green in it for ick.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, malachite green or Victoria green, either way will work. It's interesting how our best medications for fish are all dyes. They're like, we have a bunch of different dyes: methylene blue, Victoria green, malachite green or blue, yellow, ascatacin. Then we've got henna, the brown and red henna, and then we've got the yellow henna. Oh, what's it called? Hennanin. It's just kind of weird how many of our remedies are like dyes. It's odd.
I didn't know that.
For a sec.
That many fish for that. Yeah, go ahead, Alex. I don't care. It's your show, man.
Oh. No worries, no worries. Well, I'm grateful that you're sharing with us too. I just had these Corys were acting a fool. They're begging down here. Whenever they see me come over, these guys are little goofballs, the long fin ones. But there was the Nanochromis came over and was hanging out and giving the camera some love. And then of course the second I pull him up on the big screen, he bounces. But These guys, the long fin guys, they swim around better than the short fin ones. So, you know, sometimes people say, oh, it's mean to have the long fin guys. To me, it's just all about like whether they can get around and move and like forage and not get wounds all the time. And then this is one of those red, they call it red. I don't know. I think the name's kind of a dumb name, but compared to the orange, like the orange looks orange. Orange and black ones look like it, but the red ones don't really. There's the Nanochromis, and right now the wet spot in Portland has about 4 fish species that I'm dying to have, but they're not shipping right now at all because of the holidays.
Pick them up and put them in a quarantine tank for you for a little bit, and then we can probably have Kenny ship them.
Oh man, maybe so. I'll talk to Kenny because he's actually coming up here tomorrow, I think. But he was saying that when you go there right now, they're only letting 5 people in, so you have to wait and everything. So I didn't want to put anybody through that, you know.
Yeah, I gotta go to the wet spot anyway. I gotta go Christmas shopping for my girlfriend.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I could PayPal you or whatever, you know, and tell you what I was looking for if you're down.
Yeah, man. I think you added me on Facebook, or I added you, whichever one.
Whichever one. Yeah. Well, okay. We'll chat. That sounds awesome. Yeah, because I noticed that they've got the wrestling half beaks for $4 a piece, which is crazy cheap.
They still had those last time I was there.
Yeah, so they had those, and then the other thing, this was all on their Friday, you know, listing upload or whatever, or update, and then they had they had Nanochromis, Puralis, and Splendens, and I was really hoping to get like 3 or 4 of the Splendens. I think they're like $25 there right now. But I was really hoping to get a pair, and I'm just assuming that probably if I got 4, statistically, I'd probably get a pair. They say 6 is like what you need to know for like to be 95% sure. But at that price, oh, that's beautiful fish. What are we looking at here? Butterfly.
No, that is the. Oh, calm down.
Bass?
This is a Salvini cichlid. She is the boss of the tank.
Wow, I've never seen one that brightly colored.
This is Rio Candelaria collection point from Rusty Wessel, F2.
Wow, that is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen
I got that from Kenny.
Freshwater fish that's that nice.
She's beautiful, but man, does she have an attitude.
Yeah, wow.
They ripped up my friggin' jungle valve.
Yeah, how old is she?
I've had her like 2 months.
Okay.
And Kenny's been growing them out, I think, a few months. So she's still young. But she's got all the characteristics of a female. The bright red belly. There's the lack of jewels on the top fin. The males will have a lot more jewels and not as much black.
Wow.
I think this is going to be a young male coming up.
Nice. Yeah, that's what most of them that I've seen look more like that. But that female is so bright. Like, that's one of the more vivid ones I've seen, honestly. But I don't see a lot of those in Seattle. Like, we never get to see those because nobody keeps the big hard water cichlids hardly.
I love my cichlids. And these are rainbow. This is my pair of rainbow cichlids. Tilapia multispinosa is their Latin name. Oddball gourami, who's just a prick.
Uh-oh.
I tried keeping him
too pretty
with
for
tetras.
the screen. It's cutting out. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that gourami, he's not tetra friendly or small fish friendly. He just chases them and nips their tails all the time. And he'll do that with the smaller cichlids too.
Oh wow.
I've seen him lip lock the
No, is that a
Honduran
giant
red
gourami
point
or is
wherever.
that just a normal?
That's a regular gold gourami. That's as big as he's gonna get.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big gourami though. For a, I guess I can't tell how big this tank is. I'm having a hard time judging, but
This is a 4 foot. Oh, let me step back. 4 foot by 11 front to back.
okay. Is that
18.
120?
It's 55. And then these.
55. Oh, really? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 foot by 11
My
by
head.
18.
Okay. That's a nice
Grout tub of
presentation
rainbow
size tank
cichlids.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would
Are
like
there-
to get
are
a
those
6 foot
babies?
tank. Yeah, they're little.
Yeah, like Kenny's got
rainbow
the
cichlids.
2 tanks on either. Pretty cool the way he's got the 2 on
Yeah, the
either side
in-wall
of that
tanks.
pillar thing, so it looks like one. Yeah.
They're
Pretty
even better in
jealous.
person, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's crazy.
Definitely.
Wow. Well, I think I'm going to wrap things up here, but thank you
Yeah.
so much for
Thank you for
sharing
having
your
me up,
tanks, guys, and for joining us up here. And
Well, thanks for
actually, hold
having
on.
me
We got
on.
one more guest. Oh, never mind. They disappeared.
Uh-oh.
But thanks, guys. I just wanted to chat and say hi and see how everybody was doing, and didn't have much planned for tonight, so I wanted to invite anybody who wanted to come up So thanks for coming out, guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
for
thanks,
having
Alex.
me.
I've been watching your channel since I freaking started the hobby.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, check out
me too.
everyone's channel who's been up here.
No, you don't need to
Right
check
on.
mine
Well,
out.
that's
It's
good
just
to
fish
hear.
pictures.
Oh, that's stuff to check out. Same with Kev. So,
Yeah, right. I
and
got
same with
some to
Aqua
give
Balls.
out.
He does ball pythons too. So, all right, guys. Well, have a great night. Thank you, stream. Thank you, super chatters. Lee Wilcox is here. Well, that's why we're ending the stream, is because Lee Wilcox is here for trouble. All right. Sorry, guys. We got to
Thank you,
call it a
Alex.
night, but take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.
You too, buddy.
Alex. Thanks, man.
See you around.